Oh, she's the one with the diaper on her face, not me. I just need a yes or no. If you, I won't go in there then.
So there's procedures to follow, so you gotta understand that. By you being trespassed, you have to be issued a trespass warning first. The trespass warning is valid, then I would have to.
If it's valid, that's like you hit the nail on the head. So giving that knowledge now that you swore an oath to the Constitution, I'm working on a constitutionally protected activity. I'm exercising my freedom of press. I'm a journalist, independent journalist, gathering content for a story, which is constitutionally protected. The only reason they're trespassing me is because I have a camera walking through there and I don't want to give up my Fourth Amendment, which is a Fourth Amendment violation.
Yeah, and you also took a picture of the signage. And if you're taking photo of this could be refused. Basically, UCPCI.
I'm sorry, what was that?
UCPCI.
Okay.
Unauthorized control of personal information because people's information are on there.
Well, so the way the law works is called the plain view doctrine. Anything in sight that I can see, I can record.
So, plain view and open view are two different things.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. If I can see it from here, fine. But I have to go up to it. I'm going to tell you this.
The onus falls on them to protect that. I'm doing it right now. Look, I'm not breaking the law.
Okay.
I'm doing it right now.
They're trespass warning.
Okay.
Issue the trespass warning, and if you violate it,
You're going to arrest me then? Okay, that's all I need to know. All right, guys, welcome back. You're here today with your boy, Anthonyx. And today's video is when I was over in beautiful Hawaii on the island of Oahu over in Honolulu, where today I'll be conducting a First Amendment audit kind of near the City Hall at the Frank Fozzie Municipal Building. However, before we get into it, keep in mind, I'm technically on vacation, I have a bad back, so I'm definitely not going to push too hard, guys. But this is definitely a good one. I mean, they probably called half the police force out here just because of a guy with a camera. Unreal. That being said, let's just get right into it, and definitely make sure to smash that like button. Make sure to follow or subscribe. Show your support by sharing this video and leave a comment. Last but not least, no bootlicking. Let's do this. Beautiful tree, guys. Looks like the trees of life here. Over in Honolulu, Hawaii, guys. Yeah. Sure. Was it? Department? No particular department. I'm just conducting some business though. Yeah, I'm coming to get some information, just in general. Yeah. And you can just put down yeah, there you go. Oh, I don't give out my personal information. You can make up a phone number though if you'd like, or I can make up one if you'd like, if that'd make you feel better. I don't want to give you a hard time, brother. Yeah, I'm just gonna put down guy with a camera. Please print.
And you have a U.S. license, right?
Yes.
Right, so yeah, you should be good then.
Was that?
Just,
Oh no, I'm not gonna give up my license. That'd be a Fourth Amendment violation.
oh no, just making sure that you have it.
Oh yeah, I have one.
Okay.
Yeah, I wouldn't give that out though. All right, I like it. Thank you. All right, guys, let me pause it just for a moment before we get in. So as you can see, they wanted me to sign in and they wanted to get a look at my driver's license. And in my opinion, you shouldn't have to give up all your personal information just to enter a public building that we, the taxpayers, pay for. Technically, the people's building. That being said, I did voice my concerns. I was honest with him that I'm going to sign in as guy with a camera, which is true. I'm a guy and I had a camera, and I don't feel comfortable giving up my Fourth Amendment or all my personal information. Giving that knowledge, the security guard still made a decision to let me in and give me a visitor pass, which I did wear the whole time I was inside. So before all you bootlickers start saying, Anthony, you're trespassing, you have to follow the rules. Guys, rules and policies are not law. And again, the security guard made the decision to give me a visitor pass and let me go through. The only reason I get hassled later on and half of the police force show up is simply because I'm exercising my rights and taking pictures and video in the public area. Let's continue. This is a permit center, guys. Some type of group photo. Hell yeah. Here we go.
Okay, now we're gonna do a boomerang. Ready? Boomerang. Okay, it's just like an action shot. Okay, you guys ready? Yeah. When I say three, do something action for like 1 minute. Okay? 1, 2, 3.
Department of Parks and Recreation. Got the Department of Planning and Permits. Restrooms. I'm not sure what this is. Like a little kiosk. This is the Department of Parks and Recreations. Let's go check it out. That's cool. Got a little map of the... Oh, no, I'm good. Appreciate you. Just taking a little tour. Let's see. So we got some applications or something right here, guys.
That has personal information, sorry.
I'm sorry, what was that, ma'am?
Sorry, this is an app that has personal information.
Okay, yeah, probably just, keep it upside down then. Good, since it's right by the public.
This has personal information also, which I'm working on.
Yeah, ma'am, I hear it. I come in peace. I'm just taking a tour.
I know, but I just have personal, and you have a camera.
Yeah.
This is personal.
Yeah, I'm documenting my tour.
Yeah, that's fine.
Just a recommendation. Probably not a good idea to fill it out right in front of the people where they're...
This is part of my job.
No, I know, I hear you, but you got a glass partition where I can see through it. Yeah. You can see what says, ma'am? No, I got you.
Thank you.
I'm sorry, what's that, ma'am?
No, we asked if you could see exactly what you said. From where you
like on the papers? Not, my eyesight's pretty bad. I probably can't see, but I mean, most people can see better than me. 20 years ago, I could probably read everything off there like nothing on there.
But there's nothing you can do.
Looks like these are...
Again, we asked you not to take pictures of personal things.
Yeah, well...
We asked you not
No, I hear, and I appreciate your ask, and I'm not here to, in general, just to get personal information, but what I am doing is I'm working on an investigation, and part of my investigation is to make sure that you, as a city or, county employee, are keeping personal information confidential. So, for example, if I came in here and filled out some paperwork, I would like to know I could leave with confidence. The people of Hawaii, the great people of Hawaii, could leave with confidence and know that, hey, someone's not going to come by and get their information. So just maybe turn it upside down, or
if they go and they request public information.
Yeah.
Through a form.
Oh no, I'm not looking.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
They could request it because it is public information.
Yeah. No, but I'm saying if someone...
They would have to do the necessary.
Yeah. No, I hear you on that. Like, yeah, if I wanted to get requests, like some public records request, Freedom of Information Act, I could definitely do that.
But through the...
I'm not here for that right now. I might, when I'm finished, walking around. I'm just saying, as far as if there was something I'm not supposed to see, since that's what you guys were mentioning, probably a good idea to keep it. I'm just saying, I come in peace though. Take care. Have a good day.
You too. Thank you.
I'm just curious, because I'm just visiting. Anything you can recommend me seeing in this area? Anything worth seeing?
Like what kind of...
I don't know, any museums or any great historical buildings.
There's the city hall.
Okay.
I don't know if you went back.
I saw that, but I haven't been over there yet.
But then there's the statue.
Is that one that's that big statue, with that's all twisted up kind of in the yard, in the courtyard?
I'm talking the King Kamehameha statue.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then across from that is Yolani Palace.
Gotcha. So I'm curious, where the city hall is that?
City hall's on this side.
But those red brick buildings, is that the original old city hall, or?
Those are there used to be a library.
Oh, okay.
With the city.
Okay.
And then that's how they're built. And then the first one after City Hall.
Okay.
Is the auditorium.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great. Yeah, I was just curious because I didn't see a lot of activity over there, but it looked like a historical building, and I know this building is, that Frank Fozzie building is after
So most of the offices
was named after the original guy.
are in this building.
Okay.
There's some offices over at City Hall.
Okay.
Like,
Probably like the
where
city.
you pay your taxes.
Gotcha.
That's all that city.
All that good stuff.
But the other city functions would be in this building.
Okay.
But we also have some out at Complimentary.
Okay. We've been very helpful. Appreciate you.
Okay.
All right, guys. So Department of Parks and Recreation just got done taking a little tour in there. At first, they were a little concerned. They honestly weren't bad guys. I'm not here to get any bad karma or bad vibes. I just want to walk around, make sure my rights are respected. And they weren't bad guys. I'm not going to give them a hard time. I'm just taking a couple hours before I have to get back to my vacation here. But yeah, let's continue our tour. Got the Department of Planning right over there. And then we got permits. Let's go check out Department of Planning. By appointment only. It says, just get an appointment. You got to call that number. I don't even see anyone in there, guys. Let's go check out the permits. Got the little, nice little outdoor court area.
You're not supposed to be taking pictures. Whoa, hey, you're not supposed to be taking pictures. Why are you taking pictures?
Why wouldn't I be taking pictures? Why wouldn't I be allowed to take pictures in public? I came through security, got my visiting badge.
Are you taking pictures of everybody's name?
Why is it not cool, brother? What's not cool is keeping it out in the public if it's private. Come on, man.
Nice to meet you.
And I have all this paperwork, so we get this result.
So where you pick up your paperwork and whatnot.
All right, so let me show you on my phone what I have. And the only reason she's not here right now.
And food and drinks past this point right here.
She's waiting on the side.
Let's see, 911. So this is the number you guys call if you come get your permit application process. 768-8220 or 8257. And there's the email information. Let's see. I guess where you come and pick up your planning paperwork once you do all your work there. Got some pamphlets here. Got that guy out there. You can see they got cameras up there. I'm not sure why they'd care if I had cameras. Let's go upstairs and check it out. Let's go to the top floor. Actually, let's go check this out. This is floor 2, Department of Transportation Services. That's where they got all some paperwork here. Ring bell if you need service. I'm not even seeing people walking through there. Looks pretty mellow, guys. You can see they got more cameras up there. City and County of Honolulu. Shouldn't be any issues. Public property, guys. Not much going on in here, though. Maybe they're all hiding because they know I'm coming up. Maybe the security guard informed them. Code 3, there's a guy with a camera. Who knows? They got a different security guard over there now. The guy that was originally up front. Maybe they switched places and the other guy's looking for me. Who knows?
How's it going, buddy?
Yeah, which way is the fastest to get to the city hall? Is it that way or back over there? Or like, what's out here? Is it just the grass area, like the common area? Cool. Can I get to the city hall from here though, or no? Okay.
Is it? Can I just take your first name?
Yeah, just guy with a camera. You can call me.
Just for.
Yeah, guy with a camera. Call me John. Call me Eric. Call me whatever you like. I don't give up my personal information. Nothing personal to you. I know you're doing your job, brother. It's a Fourth Amendment violation, so I can't do it out of principle. Since it's a public building, by law, you can request it, but it's not a law.
Give us your ID.
Oh no, I'm not going to do that. I'm leaving right now, but I don't need to give your ID.
You called the police because you're not giving your ID. You're going up to the force.
That's not a law. That's not a law.
You asked for your ID.
I didn't come in that way, sir. Sir, I came in over there.
It's the same thing to sign on that side too.
Yeah, I signed in. I did sign in.
Where?
You can ask him. I signed in.
Oh, sign in. We actually take your ID.
No, you can't do that. You can ask, but it's not a law. You can request it. So ID, that's a Fourth Amendment violation. The service ID doesn't require anybody, so that's fine. Well, yeah, you can tell them to refuse service then. So I'm not causing problems. You're causing problems. You're causing problems. You're just mad because I caught you slipping when you were letting you see the public information. I thought you said I couldn't. Whoa. So that's fine. I'll talk to him. Well, you said I couldn't record. Now you're saying I can. Which is it? When I first came in, you almost tried to grab my camera, brother. Do your job. Observe and report. That's it. Fourth Amendment violation. You can't force someone to ID. You can request it, but you can't force it. I'm not causing a disturbance. Fourth Amendment.
He won't give his ID. He said he signed in. I'm not sure, so I called.
I signed in with the guy right behind you.
He's not going up on us. He's taking pictures of personal stuff like that.
Shouldn't have personal stuff out in the public.
So he's taking stuff. So it's like literally these guys. What do you want to do?
I'm peaceful, brother.
You know what the
Well, there you go. So you should know better. He first said when I came in, just so you know.
What's the situation?
So when I first came in, I did sign in with this gentleman right here.
Okay.
I went up, walking around peacefully. I'm not bothering people like he says. I'm looking around, just seeing stuff. If anything that's in public that I can see with my eyes, I can record it. That's the law. I'm an independent journalist working on a story. Other than that, I don't give information. I'm working on a story in the buildings. My first time here.
Okay.
There's a beautiful town. I love all the trees out there. The trees of life are freaking beautiful, man.
Yeah,
all the birds, especially walking around. I wasn't bothering anyone. I said hi, hello to. I went to pick a few floors out at random. Said hello to them. They were very cordial, very respectful, and I left. On there, I'm not sticking cameras in people's faces or preventing them from conducting business.
That's fine.
He, on the other hand, though, was trying to, violate my civil rights. Because when I first walked in, he's like, you can't take pictures. Now he says I can take pictures. So which is it? I either can or I can't.
Okay.
I have it recorded. When I first walked in, he tried to grab my camera, and he said I can't record.
Okay. Well,
Now he's saying I can record, so he seems a little confused.
oh, okay.
There's pictures all upside there. You say don't take pictures.
Pictures, but not law. So, hey, you did your job. You observed. You reported. You're done. You're dismissed. You're dismissed. Yeah, no, I'm good right here. I'm just finishing up my tour, and then I'll be on my way.
Okay. So this is a place over here. It's called Frank Foster Municipal Building.
Yeah, I saw that. I heard that. And I was actually doing
then-
some research how it's the name of the building's like the guy that was like the longest in office or something. Frank Fozzie. That's what I heard. I don't know.
That's the reason why. That's the reason why they made the term to 4-year term, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They made the what?
Because again, it's like
Yeah.
2 right?
Yeah.
So basically, that's what happened, basically. So they named him after this. In fact, I actually got his autograph.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Is he still alive?
He passed away back in 2000 and...
Because it was from like the early 1900s, wasn't it? That he was...
He was back in 1960s.
Oh,
He was,
60s,
He was
okay.
a mayor, basically.
Gotcha.
And then 1993 or so was his last term, and that's when Frank...
Yeah. I saw something that said like about 1920. Maybe I misread. Maybe that's when the building was made, or I don't know. That seems pretty early. This looks relatively modern.
The 70s, the 70s. Actually, this building is like created exactly like how the federal building is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
So a little history of this building is basically secure, basically, but they let people go in through there because that's where the department.
Yeah, and I came through. That's where I came through. And I had a badge. I actually just turned it in already. That's why, because I was leaving.
No problem. And then you go over there for like surveillance and so forth, and that's when people go over there to actually do
for the houses and so forth.
Yeah.
Everything was secure. If you go up in elevators, everything had double doors.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw
anyway.
everything said personal. I'm not looking to go in any restricted areas. I'm not looking to give anyone a hard time, man.
It's all good.
I tell you what, brother. Yeah. I don't want any bad, karma coming and visiting the beautiful island. Yeah. I won't even buy a piece of, a lava bracelet because, I don't want to take any natural. I'm serious. I'm superficial.
With the lava rocks
I'm superstitious. I heard people getting bad luck 20 years later. I won't even do that.
Yeah. What's your name?
A guy with a camera. You can just call me.
No, because I'm Steven.
Steven, good to meet you. Yeah, guy with a camera.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, shoot.
I was just telling him, when they were asking, they can ask for someone to check in.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with, him doing his job. I get it 100%. Yeah. He's just doing his job. But technically, you can request it, but you can't demand it because that'd be a Fourth Amendment violation under the Constitution.
Right.
And the thing is, he can ask, and you can't deny service just because someone doesn't want to give up their Fourth Amendment. Right. I mean, you still have, if I wanted to go into any of these departments without checking in, I can check in, I can make up a name, but you can't visually force me to see my ID just to get services because these services are paid by our taxes. I spend a lot of money here, so even my taxes are helping fund this building, on there. So, but like I said, the services I need though don't require any, one department per se. I'm just doing a tour, checking things out. One thing I don't really appreciate, I don't know, are you his supervisor by any chance?
No, my supervisor is on vacation right now.
Okay, because my concern is the gentleman over there, the first guy, by the way, the young guy, he's super nice, man. He's, props up to him, man. Wish him nothing but the best. The other gentleman that you were just speaking with, first he says I can't record, then he says I can record.
All right, guys, I'm not sure what happened. Maybe a rookie move, maybe a technical error, but somehow right in the middle of the conversation, my camera stopped recording. Unfortunately, probably another 5 or 10 minutes went by before I realized I wasn't recording. And by the time I realized, the police have already shown up. They are already putting their gloves on like they're ready to go to war. And unfortunately did not document the first few minutes of our conversation. That being said, let's continue.
This is a critical infrastructure building. The public can enter, but they have to sign in and show them.
You have to, no, hold on, let me finish.
It's posted
I hear what you're saying now, let me say something. So you can request me to sign in, but...
All right, guys, again, my phone turned off randomly. I'm not sure what happened. It stopped recording. I was careful not to touch anything. So at this point, I decided to step outside for a moment so I could mess with my camera, see what's going on. I ended up resetting it and it started working fine. Unfortunately, I only had one device at the moment. Let's continue.
Excuse me.
Okay, sir, if you don't need the premises and don't sign in, you're going to be trespassing. You don't sign in, which you can't legally, and we'll let you in the building.
So you're saying if I don't give up my Fourth Amendment, you're going to violate my First Amendment?
I'm going to trespass you.
You can't, from public property. And who are you?
Public property, but this is a secured facility.
Public, and I'm not going past there now. I'm already outside.
You can stay out here all you like, but not over here. You're blocking the entrance. Out there, but that's it. Fine.
There you go, sir.
For now.
What's your name? I need your name and your ID, or what do you call it, business card, so I can file a complaint. Can I see your name tag? Ma'am, you're being very hostile. You're dismissed. You're dismissed.
Do you have an ID?
You're dismissed. Of course I have an ID. How do you think I got here? No, you may not. I'm not suspected of... He's a public worker. He works for me. So how do I file a complaint? How do I file a complaint?
You're going to do it through their company.
Through their company without knowing who he is.
You're pretty smart. You can file your own.
Wow, you guys are very hostile. You guys are like just taking their side rather than... Didn't you swear an oath to the Constitution when you became an officer? Are you still a rookie?
You say this is a thing about size, but it's not.
That's really bad.
I'm over here trying to start arguments with
So just so you know, I have everything recorded from the time I walked in.
Totally fine.
No, you're saying I'm starting arguments. I walked in very peacefully. I wasn't saying stuff to anyone. I wasn't sticking cameras in faces. I went up to a few floors to see what services they offer because I didn't see a directory, which they said there's one down here. But I didn't see it when I first walked in. Had a small conversation with a few people upstairs and went on my way very peacefully. Very nice.
Okay, but now you're still down here trying to...
Which I haven't, no.
Using your phone to record
I have a right to record. It's my right.
You have a right to record.
Not usually.
However,
plain view doctrine.
As you can see, it's asking for IDs for stuff.
So
here, right?
let me. Can you call a sergeant, please? Can you call a sergeant? A citizen is requesting a sergeant.
Sure.
I know it's ridiculous that I want my rights respected, huh? Wow. You must be a rookie too, huh?
First Amendment, freedom of press. I'm working on a story. That's a Fourth Amendment violation to make someone ID. Am I not a guy with a camera?
Is that your name?
No.
Is that your valid
I told him very clearly that I can put that on there. I can make up a name. I can put Eric if that would make you happy.
valid is required past this.
That's a request. It's not a law. Tell me the statute that backs that up. Tell me the law that backs that up, or the Hawaiian statute.
So you don't like.
Tell me the statute.
You don't like
Tell me the
rules,
statute.
is that the issue?
It's not about rules. It's about my rights. You don't believe in my rights? So there's, ma'am, no, they're disrupting my business. I'm trying
What is your business here? You
I'm
don't
working
have
on a
business
story.
here.
I never said that.
What is your
When did I
business here?
tell me when I said that?
What is your
When
business?
did I say I don't have business?
What is your business?
When did I say I don't have business?
Okay, I'm asking you. What is
When
your
did I say I don't have business? You said that. First, let's nip that in the butt.
I'm asking you now. What is your business?
So you admit you're wrong then on that.
No, I'm asking you. What is your business here?
As I said before, not only is what I'm doing lawful, it's constitutionally protected under the First Amendment. I'm an independent journalist. I'm gathering content for a story. Now, it doesn't matter what the story is. That's my business.
I'm interested.
Well, you can be interested. Leave me your card and I'll email it to you when I decide to publish it. So the way it works, ma'am, there's rules, regulations, there's statutes, policies, whatever, even penal codes. But our Constitution of the United States of America, which Hawaii is a part of it since the mid 19th century, that trumps everything else. That's just the way it is. I'm not trying to be difficult. I know you guys see it, but that's because they came at me very aggressively. You've been very nice. These two though came at me very aggressively, and I'll be filing complaints on you, and I'll be pulling up your records, your complaint records, everything.
So what's the day? What is your goal? What are you trying to do?
My goal, I was actually leaving when I came back down. I already went upstairs and saw everything I needed to see. But the simple fact that you're violating my rights now, that's why I'm still here.
You went upstairs? You went upstairs?
I sure did. You better believe it.
Can you please call this number? The commission. I would like to. So you can file a complaint.
Absolutely. There's also other hotline that I can call for corrupt officers like yourself.
What number is that?
Well, you're trying to violate a citizen's rights. I'm just peacefully taking pictures. I honestly wasn't bothering anyone. I'm walking around a little bit, taking pictures, seeing if there's any artwork on the walls, working on my story. And you guys think it's funny because I want to exercise my rights. And you guys have body cams running? All right. You guys are violating my civil rights right now. You're not letting me back into a building where I can finish my story.
Well, if you go back into the building, then they're going to trespass. Say that they feel that other people were bothered, and that's enough for you.
So okay, you know what? At this point, I feel like he's bothering me. I'd like him trespassed.
Okay, well, he's...
And you know what? She's bothering me. I'd like her trespassed.
Okay, well, that's something that security has to do. We can't do that.
Well, so you're saying security. Let me ask you this then. So let's say your department or the county or the city subcontract security to patrol the sidewalks. Can they trespass me from a sidewalk?
No, because that's purely public.
And this is public property paid by my tax dollar.
This one isn't fully public.
It's 100%. Who owns it? Who owns it? But who owns it?
I don't know who owns the building.
So how can you say then it's not fully public?
Okay, why is there private security that has the ability to trespass?
Because I guarantee. So the way it works, that's a great question. No, that's a great question. That's a great question. You said, why is there private security? That's a great question. Because the city or county or both subcontracted their security company to do private patrol here. That's why.
Okay.
But their money,
What are things that come with that ability?
what's that?
What's one of their things that come with that ability to be hired by somebody to,
Observe and report.
and what else?
You tell me. I'm sure there's a list of whole things.
Trespass people as well.
People that cause a disturbance
Then
or
this
loitering.
you
I'm working.
videoing is
No,
involving in-
sir. Public photography in itself alone is not a reason to trespass someone.
Public photography, if you were doing that, would be fine from that.
Why do you think there's no signs here with a statute or penal code saying no public photography? Where's the sign that says that with a penal code? Do you see
I'm
one?
not even talking about the photography side. I'm talking about the disturbance side.
Sir, if I was walking around doing everything I was doing without my camera, you guys wouldn't be here. Because I have a camera, that's why you're here.
You can hear with or without.
Yes, ma'am. I know you think your job is silly and you don't take the Constitution serious. That's up to you.
No, honestly,
You obviously you're ashamed of your job. You don't even have a name tag. Why don't you have a name tag? Well, how come you have it hiding? Keep it where I can see it. It's your policy. Do you not follow your own policies?
Yeah, you can come in.
You can come in as long as you don't have a camera, ma'am. They like to violate our civil rights.
See, this is disturbing.
No, I'm speaking. No, free speech is not. No, sir. Free speech is not disturbing. If I was yelling at a high tone, that would be disturbing. So if I'm having a conversation because I support Trump or I support Biden and someone doesn't like it, now I'm disturbing the peace. Come on, that's not how it works. Good luck in that. Do what you got to do. Arrest me then, and I'll see you in court. That's fine.
I'm not arresting you for it.
Because if you did, it'd be unconstitutional again. She's making a lot of noise. Can you trespass her, please?
Well,
I can't hear you properly.
Again, that's not up to me.
Well, I thought you just said it was.
No, we told you this whole time.
Oh, so security gets to pick and choose if I wear a black shirt or red shirt, or maybe they don't like if I wear a Niners hat or a Raiders hat. They can just trespass me for whatever reason.
No, they have to have a reason.
A lawful reason to trespass someone from public property.
Disrupting business.
No, I wasn't disrupting. Just having a camera is not disrupting business by law. It's the law, ma'am. It's the law. That's why we call the sergeant, because you're dismissed. We call the sergeant. It's not my opinion. It's not my opinion. Right now, you're wasting tax dollars. You're wasting tax dollars. Because you guys are trying to violate my rights. If you would have came up and said, hello, ma'am, act like an adult, then you too. You too. Why do you have gloves on? You planning on going hands-on, giving me a cavity search? What are you doing? Huh? Come on. Too many people around. You get out of here. Go. You're dismissed. Back to work. Back to work. Back to work. You can go. You're free to go. See, beat it? You're getting a complaint for sure. Guaranteed.
Hi, Commission. I'm sorry about this, but
She's sorry for violating people's rights and doesn't take the Constitution seriously, that she swore an oath to.
opinion that he's not bothering anybody, but we got called here, and look what he's doing.
I'm not doing it.
Sorry, I just need to see your face.
Good luck in that.
I need to see your face.
Good luck in that.
Right. So she's like, this one. He's a good one. Show his face now? I got a good one. Oh, shucks. He's the one who shows his face.
She's the one with the diaper on her face, not me. There you go.
Dirty like you.
You guys got body cam. You'll get my picture. Just go and review your body cam. Oh, you want personal pictures though, huh? All right, guys, here comes the sergeant. This officer's out of control. How's it going, brother? Hey, guy, I have a minute of your time. I'm the one that called for your help. Let me just go in the shade here so we don't die. Your officers, and if you have an email, I can definitely send you a link to it, to the video footage. But the gentleman there, he's very nice, very cordial. The two female ones are laughing at me the whole time. They're telling me to beat it. They're very unprofessional. I don't appreciate spending all my money here, coming to visit your beautiful island, and then they're treating me like crap on there. So I would just like, if you could, speak to them and let them know, hey, I'm just a tourist. I'm working on a story protected under the Constitution of the United States. I'd like to be able to walk through my building in peace. They'll probably never see me again.
Okay, so as far as...
And they're trying to trespass me when I'm not causing a disturbance.
Okay, so as far as the officers, I'll review the body cam videos.
Perfect. Appreciate it.
If there's anything that needs to be addressed, I'll address.
Like, they weren't aggressive. It was just their, how do you say, demeanor, the way they were treating me.
Okay.
Very unprofessional.
Okay. And then as far as them asking for your ID, that's beyond my scope.
Okay?
If they require you to provide ID and then they refuse entry, they have the right to trespass.
So it's public property. How can they trespass me from public property when I'm not causing a disturbance or breaking a law?
It's out of my scope. Okay. We're all a government
So
agency.
I guess my question is, would you, as being an officer of the law and to uphold our Constitution, and obviously I'm not going to force my way in there. I'm not a how do you say, a mean guy. I do everything peacefully. But let's say I happen to walk in there without getting physical whatsoever, just peacefully, saying that they want me trespassed from the inside there. Are you going to arrest me for going in? It's public property?
Well, the thing too is you got to understand this with the trespass.
I just need a yes or no. If you, I won't go in there then.
So there's procedures to follow, so you got to understand that. By you being trespassed, you have to be issued a trespass warning first. After being warned.
I know, yeah.
So again, I wouldn't arrest you right off the bat.
Well, they already warned. At this point that I'm already out, they said I'm not welcome back in there.
The thing is, you have to be given a written warning.
Okay.
Okay, so if the written warning is issued and you proceed to go back in, I would have to look at the validity of the trespass.
Okay.
Warning. If the trespass warning is valid, then I would have to arrest.
If it's valid, that's like you hit the nail on the head. So giving that knowledge now that you swore an oath to the Constitution, I'm now informing everyone. By the way, this guy was very cordial and respectful.
I'm working on a constitutionally protected activity. I'm exercising my freedom of press. I'm a journalist, independent journalist, gathering content for a story, which is constitutionally protected. The only reason they're trespassing me is because I have a camera walking through there and I don't want to give up my Fourth Amendment, which is a Fourth Amendment violation. You can't demand someone to see ID to go in a public common area. Now, to go, how do you say in a restricted area? That's different. I agree with that 100%. If there's any rooms that are restricted, I'm not planning on going in or breaking in or doing anything nefarious. I just want to be allowed to go into common public lobby, which is open to the public without giving up my Fourth Amendment right.
You have a security post there. So there's security for some reason. That means it's to prevent or allow access into the building. So
well, they're there to keep the building safe.
Well, not only that.
Me giving my ID is not going to keep it safe.
Again, I'm not familiar with the security and the procedures here at this building.
Okay.
Again, each government office has their own procedures. So if the procedure here is to ask for ID.
But you see, here's the thing though, you're not procedures enforcement or policy enforcement, you're law enforcement. So my only question again, because we got a lot of resources here being consumed, and I'm sure you guys got more important things to do. If I go back in there, and not in a restricted area, if I just go into the lobby, any offices.
The thing is, I would have to clarify with them what is public and what is private.
Well, absolutely. You got to do your due diligence. I have no issues with that.
So again,
but the common lobby right there, that lobby right behind that gate, that's the common courtyard.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. Again, I gotta see what their procedures are.
Yeah. But my thing is, are you going to enforce their procedures or the law and our Constitution?
If their procedures are covered under policy and so forth, and it's been.
But there's no. How do you say there's no statute from the mayor, the city council, the management that says I have to show my ID to get into a public building?
Basically, they would have to be mandated by the mayor to show.
What if
the procedures by the mayor?
What if a homeless person that just haven't had their ID for 2 years and they want to go in there and get some public service? Are you saying they could not be allowed to go in there because they lost their ID?
Again, like I'm saying, I don't know the whole story because I don't know what the procedures are.
Well, I can tell you right now, but their procedures, they want to see your ID and they want you to sign in.
So if I can find out from them.
Okay, so given that knowledge, just to say humor me. Let's just say I'm accurate in what I said, that there's a sign listed there that says I have to, not have to, but they're requesting ID. There's no statute, no penal code. I'm a constitutionalist. I'm working on a story under the First Amendment. I don't want to violate my Fourth Amendment either, just to go into a public common area, nowhere that's restricted. I'm not looking to stick cameras in people's faces. I'm a very peaceful guy. I'm not looking to, I don't do that kind of stuff. I walk around peacefully from a distance. I usually don't even say anything other than hello or maybe this, unless they approach me. So if you could go over there, let's check it out, and then you tell me what. Like I said, if I'm going to be arrested under threat of arrest, I will leave. But that means my rights are violated. Quick question too before you get there is I'm just curious. I haven't looked up your employee policy manual yet, which I know is public record. Is it your policy to identify to any member of the public upon request and in a reasonable time?
Well, if you ask for.
If we ask for it, yeah.
If you ask for it, I'm mandated to give you my information.
Okay.
If you want my information.
I was just curious when the two female officers approached. One of them, I'd have to go back and look at it. It's kind of got a little riled up. But when I asked her very politely, what's her name and badge, and I don't see a badge number, she's like, we don't have to identify. So if you look at the body cam, it'll show that.
Look at the body cam.
Okay. Appreciate you, boss.
Okay. And you also took a picture of the signing. So what is the policy?
I don't want to get in your guys' personal space. I don't want you guys to arrest me and jump me saying I'm trying to violate one of you guys.
Yeah.
If you notice that there's no statute under it or anything.
Technically, because the signs are posted, they're informing you that you're required to show ID before you go in.
But it's a requirement. Like, what if they said, like, oh, you have to wear a black shirt or a purple shirt? You can't come in if you're Hawaiian or black or white or... That's just a policy, not a law. So the way it works, usually with the county, and I could be wrong, but you have to have like a penal code or statute under it for it to be, how do you say, to be effective? On public property. Now, if this was private property, absolutely, I have to go by their rules.
Well, all I can tell you is, with this being posted here,
okay,
it's informing you that you're required to show ID upon right.
Not required, it's a request.
It's basically, no unauthorized personnel beyond this point. Sign in and valid picture ID required for.
But you can admit that that's a Fourth Amendment violation.
People die with camera with.
And I told him that. I told the guy, I was honest about it. I told him that. Good looking out. And you're the one that didn't want to identify it first.
So, based on this, They have the right to trespass with you.
For simply not violating my Fourth Amendment from public property?
Again, if you want to make the lawsuit, you can go.
No, I'm not here to, I don't got time for that right
I'm telling you what I
now.
would
Yeah.
do. Based on the signage here, and based on the fact that it is required to show ID upon arrival, and if you're taking photo of this could be refused, basically UCPCI.
I'm sorry, what was that?
UCPCI.
Okay.
Unauthorized control of personal information, because people's information are on there.
Well, so the way the law works, it's called the plain view doctrine. Anything in sight that I can see, I can record.
So, plain view and open view are two different things. Okay. If I can see it from here, fine. But I have to go up to it. Now it's a different story. Now I take a picture.
Plain view doctrine, that I can see it, I can record it.
I'm going to tell you this.
The onus falls on them to protect that. I'm doing it right now. Look, I'm not breaking a law.
Okay.
I'm doing
what
it
I'm
right
telling you this is, their trespass warning.
Okay.
If they issue the trespass warning, and if you violate it,
You're going to arrest me then? Okay, that's all I need to know. And further, can I get an incident card with an incident number, or I don't know if you call
you want
it?
to pull the missed call and give them the card?
And do each one of these officers, by any chance, have business cards?
They're not required to have business cards, but
That's what I was asking.
but if you want them, they will provide you their name and badge number.
Can they do it on a piece of like a? Can I get name and badge number from each of you on an incident card?
If you guys want to write it on the card as well.
I just need to know, like, yeah.
Yeah, sure. If you want my name, what's your name?
Ma'am, you didn't want to identify. See, she's giving me attitude again.
No, I just wanted to know your name.
Before you had your
wanna know my name.
you had your name tag tucked away where I couldn't see it before, and I asked but I asked you very peacefully, can I get your name and badge? And you said you don't. After I asked you like 4 times.
What's your name? Do I have to ask you 4 times?
You can ask me 100 times. I don't have to give it though. You work for me. I don't work for you. So you're welcome. I hate being like this, man. But like when she was giving me she got me riled up. I apologize. I'm not usually like that. You can ask the people. If you go up to the 15th floor and the other floors I was on, I was very respectful, very nice. Even this guy, he's the one who let me in. He was very nice. I didn't give him a hard time. I just, had a great conversation with him.
So after we give you the card, we're going to document it what we call a mispub.
I'm sorry, what was that?
We're going to document it what we call a mispub.
Okay.
So basically, it's not a criminal case. This is documenting
Okay.
what
That you guys,
proceeded
the
today.
reason you came out.
The reason why we came in and the reason why I had to address
Perfect.
the complaint. So that's
Appreciate
all
it.
it is.
Oh, perfect. Appreciate it.
And then, but with this though, after we give you the card, security is asking you to leave. If you don't leave,
Yeah, I'm going to
they
leave.
issue the trespass warning.
And just to clarify, because it's past those gates, I can't go in there, but I can stay on this common area, right?
Yeah.
So like when they say, I just want to be clear because I don't want to get arrested.
Sorry. We have a map. We can show you the map.
No, but I'm saying like if I'm saying right where those bikes are, this bike rack right here, will I be
Let's put it
arrested?
this way. If they do issue the trespass warning, then it has parameters where you can't be.
That's why I'm just trying to clarify so I don't go past it.
Yeah, so what happens is, once you get trespass warning, this whole property becomes a parameter.
But what part? Because there's multiple, like for example, there's a city hall there. Am I being trespassed from the city hall?
What it is, it'll provide you with a map.
Okay.
And the map will show you where
So I'm being trespassed from the outside area too?
Well, you're not being trespassed.
For not breaking a law.
If you leave on your own accord, you're not going to be trespassed. Okay? They haven't issued a trespass warning yet. If you refuse to leave, then they'll issue the trespass warning.
From public property, from being outside. And you're going to enforce that.
I have to.
You don't have to. Okay, so you know what? I'd like to trespass them from the building. Can you enforce that?
They're employees.
Well, they work for me. I pay their salary. Can you enforce it?
Well, they pay their own salaries as well.
They pay
They're taxpayers as
but
well.
their checks come from my taxes though. That's the difference.
So the thing is, even if they work for you, they're still employees here. They're hired by the state. They're private security. This is just a slash. My badge number is actually 671.
All right, appreciate
so
you.
don't mistake it for one.
Appreciate you. Hey, appreciate you, man.
All right, man.
All right, guys. So before I go though, am I going to get that map so I know where and where I can?
No, the thing is, it's only if you get trespassed. They
Gotcha.
give you the opportunity to leave without getting a trespass warning. So you can come back at another day.
Well, I need to know where the property line is though. If they're trespassing me,
No.
because here's the thing though.
No, what I'm trying to explain to you is-
they're saying ID past that point.
You're not trespassed yet.
Gotcha.
So they're allowing you to leave on your own accord.
Gotcha.
If you don't leave on your own accord, then they'll issue the trespass.
Then they'll ask me to leave.
Yeah. So now they're just asking you to leave, and you can come back at another time.
Are they asking me to leave? So who's the one that's asking me to leave? Just so I can be clear.
I'm asking you to leave.
And you're not going to identify just to clarify?
Wayne Oshiro, badge number 2702.
And what security company?
Security County, City County, Honolulu.
Gotcha.
They're private security.
Can I see your name, your badge on your side there, please? I can't, just so I can see what company.
Not company. We work for the city and county of Honolulu.
Oh, so you work for the city.
So these guys are private security.
Gotcha. So Allied Universal, and then you work actually for the city, and you as a public worker are trespassing a citizen for peacefully
they're
walking
not
around.
trespassing.
Are you asking me to leave? Okay, are you asking me to leave this common area? But I'm going to leave from there, but are you asking me to leave this area?
No.
This area I'm fine.
You can stand over here all you like all day.
Perfect, there you go. So you guys are witnesses.
There you go.
All
Just
right.
don't go through that door.
You got it.
Okay?
You got it.
But we're not trespassing.
Hey, and you've been very nice, brother. I appreciate you.
So have your questions been answered?
Yes.
Okay.
At the point, at least. I'm not happy with it, but they've been
I know you're
answered.
not happy,
But they've been answered.
Okay. So I'm going to take off. Is it fine?
You got it.
All right. Thank you.
Thanks, Art.
Okay.
Good. All right, man.
All right, appreciate it, brother. You guys are dismissed. Back to work. Back to work. All right, guys, so we got security. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 different people, all because I'm out here with a camera. They could have simply came and said, hello, sir, we're gonna uphold your rights. We're gonna make sure they understand the laws and the Constitution. Instead, they chose to violate them and be extremely unprofessional. Hello.
Hey,
Good.
you okay?
Yeah, well, not really. I mean,
What's going on,
do you
man?
work here?
I work for the city, but...
City, I mean, are you like a city manager or anything? I'm just wondering, like, I mean, are you able to offer me help or?
Are you recording?
Yeah.
I don't really want to be recording.
In that case, I'd recommend walk away then because I can't turn it off right now because I got all these police around me.
All right, guys, it's not over yet. This public worker literally went out of his way, came out of the secure building, approached me while I'm recording just to tell me he doesn't want to be recorded. Then he tries to blame all the wasted resources on me, like I'm the one who called the police. I get it. He's definitely not the sharpest tool in the shed, but come on, learn to take responsibility and definitely don't walk up to a guy with a camera while he's recording if you don't want to be recorded. Let's continue.
Are you recording?
Yeah.
I don't really want to be recording.
In that case, I'd recommend walk away then because I can't turn it off right now because I got all these police around me.
Okay.
I'm not trying to be mean or anything, just because you approached me.
You kind of are, but...
Well, no, you approached me, that's why.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, if you walk away, I'm not going to follow you with the camera, though.
Okay. Are you from here?
No, I don't answer personal questions, brother.
I'm just trying to
I don't
spread
answer
aloha.
personal questions. I was just taking a tour. I've never been in this building, and I just want to take a tour.
If you sign up, then you...
Well, that's the thing, though. That's the thing. So the first security officer, he let me go through there.
Yeah.
You shouldn't have to give up your Fourth Amendment rights to come into a public building.
What do you mean?
So see, they have a sign right there, if you look, that says sign in or ID required to enter this public building that's paid for by our taxes or funded by our taxes.
So you do know about security and operational security?
Absolutely.
Right? Okay. So they just wanted to know who
And you know what? And if they wanted to check me to see if I had weapons or like a knife or gun or bombs or anything, I shouldn't even say that word, but if I had that, I have no issues with keeping the public safe.
Okay.
But showing my ID is not going to keep them safe.
It kind of is if you think about it.
No,
Yeah,
brother.
It is.
It's not.
Yeah.
How would it keep them safe?
Because we would know who you are and be like, hey, we could tell you which floor to go to.
But knowing who I am, you can still tell
You
me
don't
which
know
floor to
who
go
you are,
to.
that's the thing.
So if I say I'm John or my name is
Well, brother,
Eric or...
This is Hawaii.
Yeah.
Okay. You just want to know your name and all that kind of stuff?
So you just want to violate my rights and all that kind of stuff. Come on, brother. Come on.
He'll ask you personal questions, but he doesn't like being asked for help.
Well, yeah, because I didn't ask for help in the first place.
You know what, sir? Let these guys do their job.
I did. I can't prevent them. They have guns. They're armed. How could I prevent
so
them?
If they got arms, they got other tools too.
Oh yeah, I'm saying, but how could
use of force.
Yeah, absolutely. But how could I prevent them from doing their job?
We have them here. They should be out patrolling this.
I don't have them here. I didn't call them.
Okay.
I didn't call them.
Do you have
I
any
didn't call
purpose
them.
in
I do.
Okay.
I do. And
Well,
I didn't.
are you gonna go see a floor or something?
I can't. They trespassed me from
You
in
know
there.
what floor? I can probably help you out.
They
with that.
trespassed me.
Well, if you're trespassing, aren't you supposed to leave there?
No, because they said I can be out here, but I can't go past the gate. You're welcome.
We in Hawaii, we say aloha.
Aloha. So I'm confused. I appreciate that. So aloha is that greeting, and then
Aloha
when
is
you,
a greeting for goodbye and hello.
what's the goodbye one?
Goodbye, it's how you say it.
Yeah.
Okay. So if I go, hey, aloha.
Okay.
Okay, that means you're walking away.
Gotcha.
Hey, aloha. You welcome in. You come in.
Gotcha.
Simple, yeah.
Aloha. Aloha.
Very simple.
There you go. I like to
Yeah, I
respect
don't know
the
where you're from. I'm just trying to build a rapport with you.
Yeah.
Just to.
Well, you haven't even identified, so I mean, I don't know.
Oh, my name is Chris.
Chris. Okay.
Yes. What's your name?
Guy with a camera.
Guy is. Hey, mahalo's guys. Hey, be safe.
Mahalo. That's what I was thinking. I thought that was like when you say goodbye, like mahalo.
Mahalo is also thank you.
Okay.
Okay, I don't know where you're from, so I try to help you to identify
Right.
stuff like that.
But I can help you get in the building if you need.
Well, no, they said I'm not allowed to be in there.
Oh, okay.
So, like I said, I don't want to get trespassed and then get arrested. And now, if you have the authority to let me walk in there, I'll be happy to walk in there.
As a city employee, if you tell me what floor you want to go to, then I can help you. Because a lot of it is access control.
So when I first walked in, when I went upstairs to the 15th floor, it wasn't actually the department I was looking for, but they said down here you have a directory, but I just must have slipped my mind. I didn't see it.
15th floor is Department of Permanent
Yeah,
Employment.
permanent.
Is that where you want to
That
go?
wasn't where I was going to go. I was actually just going through.
See how when you help me out, I can help you out?
Oh, yeah. See? So my goal is, like I mentioned to them, I'm just an independent journalist. I was taking a tour of
You got the press badge on or anything like that?
So under First Amendment, I'm exercising.
But how do I know who you are?
So let me ask you this. So that's a great
How do I
question.
know
Let me
who
ask you
you are?
this. I could print something up that says press pass, but
We'll give a little more credence.
No, tell me. No, I hear you. I hear you.
Validates
But tell me.
It's called validation.
Can I see your ID? Can I see your ID?
Nope.
Why
You
not?
don't want to give it to me?
If let me ask you
You
this.
don't want to give me? Why should I give
No,
you?
no.
I gave you
No,
my
you're
name,
right. You're right.
And
You're
you
right,
gave me a
brother.
name that
You're
I
right,
cannot
brother.
verify.
I'm just asking you. If I'm willing to show you my ID, will you show me yours?
Show me yours.
No, but I said, will you show me? If we do them at the same time, for example.
Good.
Good. You'll be willing to do it.
I'm open to it.
You're open. Well, let me know if you think about it. And let me know.
Well, I am thinking about it.
I mean, maybe
I
we
am
could
helping you out.
we could
I'm trying
maybe
to help you
exchange.
out.
If I can see where you live and your address and date of birth, I can show you mine.
That's right. You see those gentlemen over there?
Yeah.
I want you to look at them. Focus on them. Okay. Those are our hardworking men of the Honolulu. Police
Absolutely.
Department. Keep on looking at them.
I do. No, I'm fine.
The fact that you don't want to do that, that means you are disrespecting them.
I'm not disrespecting
You're
them.
disrespecting me.
I'm not disrespecting
Thank you so much, camera with the guy.
I'm not disrespecting you, brother. You're disrespecting yourself. You're dismissed, brother. Back to work, public worker. So you can see that guy was very dishonest. He was saying that I'm being disrespectful because I don't want to give up my Fourth Amendment. Chris. All right.